Yo, what is up, Perc Nation? I am G Gankle, and here I am doing a new episode of Perc Alert. Every Thursday, we talk about the hottest new internet drama surfacing on the web that week. Today, I am going to be talking about the drama regarding Markiplier saying the N-word. Yes, as you may have seen on Twitter, Markiplier, was doing a little arm wrestle with Gideon, and upon losing 5-0, said, quote, "Gideon, I hate you, you stupid. You can figure out the rest." Now, this video has garnered massive controversy, alright, because Markiplier is a loving figure, a loved figure that we all love very much. He's a father, I think, and he is, what was I gonna say? Alright, he's a very respectable fella, alright? And to him to be saying stuff like this, especially to one of the greatest minds of our time, Gideon, is truly, it's of course gonna rile up some people on the web, you see, alright? People on Twitter have been absolutely flaming him, alright, rightfully so, I think. But honestly, what I think here is that Gideon is in the wrong, alright? He should have seen this coming, alright? Because honestly, if you lose 5-0 in an arm wrestle, who wouldn't, alright? Who would not say such things, alright? I know I would. Alright, thank God I'm not Markiplier, am I right? Alright, so what I'm saying is I think we should just let this all go behind us and then move on with our lives, alright? In other news, EDP 445 has been caught again talking to a minor, and once again, alright, this has to do with Gideon. Gideon caught EDP talking to a minor and exposed him live, alright? Now, what I think about this is that I don't think EDP is a very nice fella. Alright, I don't think he's a very respectable guy, to be frank. Alright, and honestly, I think he should be put in, what's the right word, the slammer, the jammer, and the wickety whammer. Alright, now, alright, I think that because this is EDP's second offense, alright, I think we should just stop caring, alright? I think EDP is gonna do what he does, alright, and I don't think we're gonna do anything by exposing this fella, alright? We already know he likes diddling kids, alright? He's been doing it his whole life. He's been on the grind his whole life, alright? And this is just another stepping stone, alright? I think it's only a matter of time before he becomes the kitty diddler king, alright? And I don't think we're gonna stop him, honestly. I think he will become too powerful for us to stop, whether we want him to whether we try or not. Because honestly, alright, EDP has a following, alright? Every kitty diddler that I know, alright, and I know a lot, alright, loves EDP, alright? I've been to churches where they pray to EDP, alright? Because truthfully, EDP is the pedophile messiah, truly, alright? And I don't think anybody can really replace him, alright? The last true great leader was Mr. J. Epstein, right? But unfortunately, he died to circumstances unrelated to him killing himself, right? So I think EDP will rise to power, and I think it will be fucking lit, alright? I think after EDP gets the pedophiles on his side, alright, million strong army, I think after that he's gonna get the rest of the world on his side. I think the way he's gonna do that is through microchips. Alright, Elon Musk is doing this microchip shit, and I think EDP, All right, at least one of those pedophile gotta be smart as shit. All right, and I think he's gonna hire the smart ones to hack into the Elon Musk microchip. All right, and get into the brains of every single person on Earth and hail EDP as their one true king. All right, and I think EDP will be a great ruler because truthfully, all right, he may not know how to please a lady, but I think he knows how to please a country. All right. Oh, as I was saying, I think Markiplier should not have said those things, and I think he should be not respected as much as a person after what he said to our honey boo boo bear Gideon. And I also think that he should not be allowed to return to the internet until he has made a complete and utter reform and has gone to some form of black acceptance like therapy. All right, therapy, rehab, whatever you want to call it. All right, now back to the EDP thing. I think after he takes over the world, he's going to convince everybody to give EDP free money, free clout, and most importantly, free puss. All right, I think EDP is going to be the king of Riz in just a few years, and I think there is no stopping his power. All right, and I think after that, all right, he's gonna build himself a mech suit. All right, 70-foot tall, hulking mech suit that he stomps around in, and everyone is like, "Holy crap!" All right, and it's fucking sick. All right, it's fucking sick. I don't like EDP. All right, because he's like, you know, he's a kid. He's a fan of the kids, right? But I think that mech suit will be freaking lit, to be frank. Alright, and that mech suit is going to terrify everyone. Anyone who dares to go against DDP, alright, that mech suit with its huge fucking laser turrets and shit, yeah, it's going to blast their heads off, alright? Everybody will love EDP, and everybody will live in harmony, alright? That motherfucking rhyme, that was a bar, alright? But until that happens, I think it's time EDP starts his musical career, alright? Truthfully, I think EDP could make some banger, fire beats, some fire production, and some fire, what's the word here? Bars. I think EDP has been in and out of the hood for basically his whole life, and he knows the workings of it and can describe it in a song better than any fake rapper that exists nowadays that's just mumble crap. Alright, EDP knows the hood and he knows the wood. Alright, and with those two things, alright, that's all you need. That's all you need to be ballin' in the modern society, truly. Alright, and I think he's gonna make a famous rap career doing something sort of similar to maybe what Boldy James is doing nowadays, right? I feel like he knows the hood. He knows the hood in and out. Alright, he's been in and out, and he likes to eat in and out. Alright, he knows all the in and outs, and his bars will be beyond our human comprehension. I'd give you an example of what I think his bars would be like, but I truly think I just cannot do them justice, alright? We will see. Alright, another piece of drama that happened is that Jacksepticeye and Markiplier got into a boxing match, alright? And Jacksepticeye beat the fuck out of Markiplier. Now, this was before the N-word stuff came out, right? So Jacksepticeye, alright, this wasn't a formal boxing event or anything, alright? This was just two fellas, alright, at a Christmas party beating the shit out of each other for real. And I think, alright, there were people betting on it, and I think the odds were something like 98-2 in favor of Mark. But Jacksepticeye, alright, Jacksepticeye is also part of the hood, alright? He grew up in my hood, and I know him from the hood, alright? He was the top dog in the hood, and I think he always will be, alright? If he ever returns, alright, people are going to shit in fear, alright? There are terrifying campfire stories told by the members of O Block about Jacksepticeye and his time in the hood, alright? So I think he knows how to put up a fight. Alright. Now, Jacksepticeye in the footage of the fight was being a bit dirty to Markiplier. Alright, for real. Alright, he was beating the shit. He was kicking. Alright, he got Mark on the ground and then kept kicking him. Kicked him in the nuts while he was on the ground, and Mark went, ew, owie! Alright, and then Jack just kept fucking going. Alright. And everyone who betted on Jack was absolutely cheering their nuts off, alright? But everyone else was absolutely horrified at the sight they were seeing, alright? Two of their favorite childhood content creators, alright, fighting, and their least favorite of the two winning. Alright, and then after that, he unfortunately murdered Markiplier, alright? It was a sad sight to see. All right, after he kicked Mark in the nuts. Hold on. After he kicked Mark in the nuts, he went for the eyes. All right, he fucking took his hands and tried to rip out his eyes. It was a gruesome sight. And then after he ripped it out, Mark unfortunately passed away. Alright, it was a tragic sight to see, and I simply can't believe it happened. Alright, I was there, I was crying, I was weeping, alright, and I would like to have a moment of silence for both Markiplier and his family right now. Anyways, alright, I think Jacksepticeye is a bad person for this. Alright, Jack has already been arrested and is currently in the system being on trial. Alright, who knows what he will be punished with. Alright, and I think this would all have been solved if instead of Jack versus Markiplier, it was Big Chungus versus Markiplier. Because I think Big Chungus would never have done such a thing, alright? Big Chungus is a real one, alright? Straight from the deepest depths of the hood, alright? I remember when I was growing up, when I was a young boy living in the city, alright? I remember going up to Big Chungus and being like, yo, Big C, alright? Big C, that stood for Big Crip back in the day, right? But he ended up changing it so he could be less discriminated against, alright? A fire move, in my opinion. But I went, yo, Big C, alright, I'm getting beat up every day. How do I stop it? And you know what he said to me? He gave me the best piece of advice I had ever heard, alright? He told me, grow a pair. And truthfully, I think Markiplier might have been saved if he had been told this advice as well, alright? And I think if he had just grown a pair, alright, stood up for himself, it would be Jack that is dead and buried, alright, like he should be. Good riddance. But, alright, even though Markiplier's passing is tragic, he still should not have said that shit about Gideon and his let's just say his heritage. Alright, I think that was very mean and not the play. Alright, and I think honestly Mark deserved it, bro. For real, I would have done the same shit, on God. Alright, Gideon, Alright, I don't think I made this announcement, but me and Gideon are dating. Alright, we have been in a committed relationship for the better part of 2 years. Alright, expect the Gideon G Gankle wedding to be coming quite soon. But, and you know, I think Markiplier should be punished for saying such horrible things to my honey boo boo bear. And I think I don't think murder was the call. I don't think murder was the call. But honestly, if I was there, I would have done the same thing. Truthfully. Oh, I'm a bit thirsty right now. Give me a moment. Dude, if you don't watch Percalert, what the fuck? If you don't watch Percalert, honestly, what do you watch? Cause like, I think anyone who doesn't watch Percalert is a whole bitch, and nothing but a bitch always will be a bitch. All right, and I think everyone who doesn't watch Percalert should be punished, and how do I say this? Clapped. All right. Because people who don't listen to Percalert, it is factually, statistically, scientifically proven that they are beta males that do not deserve anything in this world. All right, and I think that, you know, that's how it is. That's how it is. I used to know some people that didn't watch Percalert. All right, and now they're dead. All right, they died because the alpha. The alpha found out that they don't watch Percalert and killed them. All right, rightfully so. I'm gonna end this episode of Percalert though, cause I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what's going on here. I think I'm gonna end the episode. I'll see y'all later. Percalert out.